Lions fans have a greatest fear. It's the thing that keeps them up every night. And I'm here to tell you why I don't think it's going to happen. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Mike Payton with A to Z Sports Detroit. And today I'm going to talk to you about why I don't think Ben Johnson's going anywhere. Now, I know that seems crazy because in all likelihood, he is once again going to be the hottest head coaching candidate out there. But at the same time, just judging by the last 2 years when he could have gone to Carolina, could have gone to Chicago, could have gone to Washington, could have gone anywhere that he wanted, he chose to come back. And I think what we have here is a guy that, beyond any other coach in the NFL, just understands what it means to be a head coach in today's NFL and how much of a risk you are really taking to your reputation and to your life. And I think that he is taking that all into account when he decides not to be a head coach. Look at it this way. This guy gets paid quite a bit of money. He's probably the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. He's probably the highest paid coordinator, period, in the NFL. Why would he want to leave this job? His family loves Detroit. He mentioned that when he came back. He loves Detroit. He loves it here. He finds himself to be an extension of Jared Goff and Jared Goff to be an extension of him. These are words that are coming from Ben Johnson. This isn't something that I'm just making up. These are things that he says. Why would anyone want to leave that job? At this point, Ben can go out there, call plays. He can do all the things that he wants to do. He can make players better. He can go home at the end of the night and not be nearly as stressed as Dan Campbell has to be, or as some of these other coaches have to be. And the one thing he also doesn't have to worry about is that he's not going to get fired by an impatient owner as soon as things don't go right. And that has been everything that has happened in the NFL in the past few years. Every time a new head coach, young guru, offensive guru, defensive guru, takes on a coaching job, that guy has maybe 2 years, maybe 3 to get it right. And if he doesn't, he's fired. We have reached the most impatient time in the NFL probably ever. I mean, we're seeing first-round rookies getting benched. I mean, there's talk this week that Caleb Williams could potentially be benched. That's the number 1 overall pick this year. We're already talking about benching this kid. Like, the NFL is an impatient place, and it just does not have time right now for a coach that wants to come in, build a culture, and, put a new offensive playbook in there and draft the right quarterback and all this. You've got one shot to do all these things, and if you don't do it immediately, you're gone. I mean, the Lions got lucky with Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. They could very well be in a totally different situation if those guys didn't work out. They could be on their, who knows, second or third different head coach at this point. I mean, the Colts are firing guys every year. The Raiders are firing guys halfway through the season all the time. Like, who knows what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot of jobs this coming off season, and he's going to be getting interviewed by all of those places. But I don't think at the end of the day he's going to want to take any of those jobs. I think he's going to stay in Detroit because, honestly, that is the safest and most fun thing to do at this point. And why would anybody want to ruin that? Now, for Aaron Glenn, I mean, this is his shot. He's a little bit older. I think he has what it takes to command a room. I think that he could build a culture anywhere. I believe that Aaron Glenn could be that guy to go anywhere and be the head coach of a team and turn it around completely. I don't know if I feel that way about Ben Johnson. I don't know if I've ever felt that way about Ben Johnson. I think he's an unbelievable play caller. Do I think that he can control a room? I don't know. I don't think so. But really, the big thing is that I just don't think he wants to. And we'll see where things go. Maybe I'm going to be wrong at the end of the day, but I really think that Ben Johnson is here for the long haul, much like Steve Spagnuolo is for the Chiefs, where this guy just doesn't want to do anything but call defenses. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see you guys next time.